Okay, let's talk about page setup and page preview. To see how your print look like, just simply click File and select Print. Then it will show how does it look like when you print out. And at this moment, it looks like this table shows up top left parts of the whole page. So maybe it's not that much good. So at least we want to place this table in the center of this paper. So we think we need some adjustment for this, and maybe we can put some title of this whole page, or some footnote, or some necessary touches on it. So that's how we need a page setup. So when you click on this print, it's really good how much adjustment we need for this whole printouts. Okay, to do that, we need to go to page layouts, and this part is we could format the whole page sets. And one possible thing, and the very necessary one sometimes, is this print titles. And be careful, it's not about the title of the whole thing, but we could decide certain rows and columns will be repeat for every page. And right now our table is so small, but let's just assume our table is go beyond this column I. And right now you can see this dot line because we checked this print first. So whenever you click this one first, then this worksheet shows which part will be on what page. So right now, if you just dragging down, you can find these horizontal dot lines. The meaning is when you print out this whole worksheet, the first page will be this much. Then the question is which way you go. Is this the second page or that is the second page? Especially, it's very important when you have really large tables. So this table goes beyond column I and below this row 54. So let's assume our table is this much. Then when you print out, the first page will show that one, but second page will be this or that one. So there must be some kind of orders. So to see that, I think it's better to use this one. When you click this, it shows this page setup dialog box. We have 4 choices, and the last one, the Sheet tabs, actually shows in which way you want to print out. So this shows it's gonna print out this part in the first page, and that one will be our second page. So as you can see here, if you have a really large table, then it'll print out this part on the first page and this one on the second, third, and fourth. If you have a longer one, then it'll print out this one first, second, third, fourth, then fifth, sixth, like that. And it depends on how big your table is, and Excel understands. So right now, if you print out this, it only print out the first page because we don't have any information on this area. And even better one here is in this page set, if you have really large table, but you could choose certain area of your table. So just simply choose this one and put out some information. You can only print out that areas, right? So let's say like that, then it will print out only this part. So that's how you can decide which part you want to print out, not entirely. Okay? And even you can put some titles in here for each table. Okay? Or you can also put some grid lines if you want to see that, and you can choose row and column headers will show up in your print or not. So you can choose anything here. And header footer is really the header and the footer of the whole page, right? So you can put some specific modified customized header and footer, okay, in here. And even you can decide a different header and footer for odd or even pages and like that. And the margins, you can change the margins, right? So like that, by clicking or typing in that actual number. And even you can change whether you want to print out horizontally or vertically. Okay, so, and that is part especially for centralized one, right? So right now when you check the preview of the print, our table placed on the top left corner, so we want to place that one in the middle, so center horizontally, right? Then it'll move your table in the center. But how about really center of that? Then you just choose both, then it will place really center of the whole page, or only vertically. So the meaning is our table is aligned on this left line but centered on this vertical way. So you can choose like that. And which way you want to print, a portrait or landscape. And especially the table is so small, so how about changing the size of it? So how about 140% of it? Okay, so when you click OK, let me check. And how about just horizontally? Okay, then let's go back to our original position and look at prints. Then can you see that this table is 140% with the font size and placed on the center horizontally. So that's how we can manipulate our printouts without changing our actual forms in this worksheet.